Have you ever wondered what secrets humanity lost with the destruction of ancient libraries? What priceless knowledge, groundbreaking discoveries, or cultural treasures might still be missing from our history? Welcome to Discovery Hub. Today, we'll take you on a fascinating journey through the 10 vanished libraries of history, exploring the mysteries of these lost repositories of wisdom and how their destruction shaped the course of civilization. Get ready to uncover what knowledge might have been left behind in the ashes of time. 1. The Library of Alexandria, Egypt. The Library of Alexandria is perhaps the most famous lost repository of knowledge. Established around the 3rd century BCE in Egypt, this grand library was part of a larger research institution known as the Ma'shan. It is believed to have housed hundreds of thousands of scrolls from across the ancient world, covering subjects like astronomy, mathematics, medicine, and literature. Scholars from Greece, India, Persia, and Egypt collaborated here, making it a beacon of learning and intellectual exchange. However, its destruction, likely caused by a combination of neglect, war, and political turmoil, remains a symbol of the irreversible loss of human knowledge. The library's loss is often lamented as the greatest intellectual tragedy of antiquity. Texts that could have advanced human understanding by centuries may have been lost forever. From theories about the cosmos to forgotten plays and epics, the treasures of Alexandria might have provided answers to questions still debated today. Its destruction reminds us of the fragility of human achievement and the importance of safeguarding knowledge for future generations. 2. The Library of Ashurbanipal, Assyria. Built by the Assyrian king Ashurbanipal in the 7th century BCE in Nineveh, modern-day Iraq, this library was the first known systematically organized collection. It contained over 30,000 clay tablets, inscribed in cuneiform, detailing everything from religious texts and legal codes to scientific observations and epic literature, such as the Epic of Gilgamesh. The library represented a monumental effort to preserve the knowledge of Mesopotamian civilization. The library was destroyed around 612 BCE when Nineveh fell to invaders, scattering its contents. While some tablets were recovered during archaeological excavations, much of the collection was lost or damaged. The destruction deprived the world of a comprehensive record of early human thought, leaving gaps in our understanding of Mesopotamian society, science, and philosophy. 3. The Imperial Library of Constantinople, Byzantine Empire. The Imperial Library of Constantinople, established in the 4th century CE, was a repository of Roman and Greek texts, including works by Homer, Aristotle, and Euclid. It was meticulously curated and expanded over centuries, serving as a cultural bridge between the classical and medieval worlds. Unfortunately, the library faced multiple destructions due to riots, neglect, and the Fourth Crusade in 1204. By the time of its final destruction, countless texts had already been lost, leaving only fragments of classical antiquity for later generations to rediscover. The fall of Constantinople to the Ottomans in 1453 marked the end of the library's legacy. Its loss contributed to a profound gap in historical continuity, underscoring the vulnerability of human knowledge to political and social upheaval. 4. The House of Wisdom, Baghdad. The House of Wisdom, established during the Abbasid Caliphate in the 9th century CE, was a center of intellectual flourishing. Located in Baghdad, it hosted scholars who translated and preserved works from Greek, Persian, and Indian traditions. It contributed significantly to advancements in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy during the Islamic Golden Age. This beacon of knowledge met its demise during the Mongol invasion of Baghdad in 1258. Legend has it that the Tigris River ran black with ink as thousands of manuscripts were thrown into the water. The destruction of the House of Wisdom not only ended a vibrant intellectual era, but also erased irreplaceable knowledge that could have furthered human understanding in countless fields. 5. The Library of Nalanda, India. The Library of Nalanda, part of the renowned Nalanda University, was a major center of Buddhist learning and housed millions of texts. Established in the 5th century CE in present-day Bihar, India, the library attracted scholars from across Asia, offering texts on religion, philosophy, medicine, and astronomy. Its 3 multi-story buildings were said to be repositories of unparalleled wisdom. The library was destroyed in the 12th century by invading forces, and it is said that the fires burned for months. This loss marked the decline of Buddhist scholarship in India and erased centuries of intellectual achievements. The destruction of Nalanda represents a devastating blow to the preservation of ancient Indian knowledge systems. 6. The Great Library of Pergamum, Asia Minor. Located in modern-day Turkey, the Library of Pergamum rivaled Alexandria in its collection of texts. Established by the Attalid dynasty in the 3rd century BCE, it housed around 200,000 scrolls. The library is also credited with the invention of parchment, which replaced papyrus and revolutionized bookmaking. Much of the library's collection was eventually transported to Alexandria as a gift, and what remained in Pergamum was likely lost to neglect and invasions over time. Its disappearance signifies not just the loss of knowledge, but also the end of a cultural and intellectual rivalry that spurred advancements in scholarship. 7. The Royal Library of Antioch, Syria. The Royal Library of Antioch was established around 221 BCE during the reign of the Seleucid Empire. This library was intended to rival Alexandria and Pergamum, housing works from Greek, Persian, and Babylonian traditions. Antioch's position as a cultural hub made it a significant center for knowledge exchange. The library was destroyed during the Roman sack of Antioch in 64 BCE. With it went countless texts that could have illuminated early Hellenistic and Middle Eastern history. The loss of the Royal Library of Antioch serves as a poignant reminder of how conquest often results in cultural devastation. 8. The Library of Ctesiphon, Persian Empire. The Library of Ctesiphon, part of the Sasanian Empire, was renowned for its collection of Zoroastrian texts and scientific manuscripts. Situated near modern-day Baghdad, it was a center for the study of medicine, astronomy, and theology. The library was destroyed during the Islamic conquest of Persia in the 7th century CE. Many of its texts were burned or lost, severing a vital link to Persian intellectual traditions. This destruction not only erased significant cultural achievements, but also limited future understanding of one of history's most advanced civilizations. 9. The Mayan codices, Mesoamerica. The Mayan civilization created an extensive written record in the form of codices, detailing their knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and religion. These works were primarily written on bark paper and stored in temples. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived in the 16th century, most of these codices were destroyed in a campaign to eradicate pagan practices. Only 4 codices survive today. The loss of the Mayan texts represents a tragic erasure of indigenous knowledge and history, leaving modern scholars to piece together their achievements through archaeology and oral traditions. 10. The Library of Timbuktu, Mali. The Library of Timbuktu, established during the Mali Empire in the 14th century, was a treasure trove of Islamic scholarship and African history. Housing tens of thousands of manuscripts, it covered topics ranging from medicine to law. Timbuktu became a beacon of knowledge in West Africa. In the 16th century, invaders looted and scattered the library's collections, and later neglect further diminished its treasures. While some manuscripts have been preserved, many were irreparably lost. The destruction of Timbuktu's library signifies a profound loss of African intellectual heritage, impacting the global understanding of history and science. These libraries were more than just collections of books. They were the heartbeats of civilizations. Their loss reminds us of the importance of preserving knowledge for future generations. Which vanished library do you wish you could visit? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more discoveries from Discovery Hub.